here in these 50 states, we got a motto that speaks volumes to anyone who's curious enough to listen to it. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave, but don't get too free and don't you dare get too brave. You see, we are from a nation that was founded off immigration, but we can't seem to get the policy right because xenophobia says that they're either here to steal jobs or detonate bombs if they weren't born here with the same color palette. But then 50 stars will be damned if new people can't come here and make a new life where places where new people are invited. Down in the streets where chocolate runs skin deep, bullets can actually run a lot deeper than that. Family trees are completely hacked off by axe-swinging men in blue who look first, shoot second, and don't usually have time for questions afterwards. And when the questions do get asked, the same answer normally seems to come circling back around. Those branches look different, so they might have hurt me. The lines were a little gray at first, but as the blacks got stripped away, the whites started to come through because the whites were actually clad in blue. Those 50 stars will be damned if the law actually gets it wrong. We run our economy off opportunity, says those 50 stars, but nobody explains where in the hell the opportunity comes from, and nobody seems to mention that there's the opportunity that people actually won't ever figure that out. Families go entire generations upon generations aspiring to never be anything more than a struggling set of individuals who will never struggle any more or less than they already are. Every job pays the same and every pay is not enough, and everything is too expensive, so everyone has to get a job. There's an old saying for this that sounds really similar, and it keeps floating in my head like that annoying paperclip from Microsoft. History has a funny way of repeating itself. Well, by that logic, I guess these people missed the fucking joke because I'm pretty sure they haven't been able to laugh in a long time. But those 50 stars will be damned if it still is an equal opportunity, though. In my own home state, a brand new bill was just passed that says you can't choose what you identify as when you go to use the restroom. Brandon Tina is absolutely turning over in her grave right now. But them 50 stars will be damned if we don't all have a grasp on our own genders and our own sexualities. Everyone is entitled to 3 things: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, or at least that's what the old red, white, and blue says. And for a lot of people, I'm sure that policy is still absolutely true. But what I seem to understand less than my math homework, though, is how people try to force women into any direction that they want them to go. For example, Molly is walking down the street when a man in black jumps out from the shadows and steals the only innocence that she will ever get to know in her entire life, and leaving a parting gift for her 9 months down the road. She's expected by the masses to do one of 2 things. But she can't choose one without being reprimanded by the other. 2 women passed the same physical military exam that is the hardest in the country, and they were only denied because they had breasts, saying that this life would have been too hard for them. But those 50 stars will be damned if women don't do their jobs. It seems some of us can't live normal lives without being judged by others based on how we see ourselves and based on how they see us. Yes, we're different. So where do we go from here?